it's gonna be warm.
Oh, it is warm. Oh, we didn't chill it. Yeah, let's put some ice in it.
Were we supposed to chill?
Probably.
We're rocking this. Yeah, we've come so far in 2 years.
Hey everybody, welcome to Literary Lushes with your host Samantha
And Megan. And Alex.
And today we are continuing our journey through the 13 short literary series. Terrible name. We'll come up with something better.
No, we won't.
No,
We'll just
we
keep this up
and then just die. And it's fine. And today we are joined by Robbie Robertson from Out of the Blank podcast. We appeared on an episode of his show like 2 years ago.
Yes.
And he was our first author spotlight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Woo! So welcome back, Robbie.
Pleasure to be here.
So Robbie, tell us real quick, what are you going to be sharing with us today?
So I was trying to find a legend for my town, and I found one I did not even know really existed. There's a site that's very helpful. It's basically called Only in Your State, and you can just type in your state and it'll find you a legendary myth or folklore. But apparently we have a Bigfoot in Maryland, and it's a Goatman. And I just thought it was very interesting because I've never heard of it before, but everyone's like, it's the most. I was expecting, I live in a beach town, so like maybe a crashed ship or like a haunted lighthouse or something like that, but not even close.
You would think like maybe like beached sailors or like a kraken, not a goat man.
That's what I'm saying. Kraken's the one I was hoping for.
Don't we all?
I think I'd rather take Goatman on.
Goatman? Well, yeah. I mean, I'm from Jersey. We have the Jersey Devil. I'm pretty sure it's probably similar to the this Goatman. So the drink we are going to be making today, Robbie, is Megan is really excited. Super excited.
She's got her hands full.
She's got her hands full.
That doesn't stop me from drinking.
It's the pumpkin pie shooter.
Woo! And I am not a pumpkin pie flavored pumpkin pie eater.
I'm a basic bitch. I love all things pumpkin, so I'm real excited for this.
It's good for like the first day of the season, but then the rest of the season is just all pumpkin spice. You're kind of sick of it at one point.
Yeah, towards the end, I'm like, all right.
It's like Christmas music.
Yeah.
Well, unless it's Mariah Carey's, that's okay.
I heard I heard her song "All I Want for Christmas Is You" the other day, and I'm like, bro, it's October. Like, it's a good song, but let's simmer down.
Sorry, Hobby Lobbies has all the Christmas stuff out.
You're right. It's October. We should be celebrating Valentine's Day. We should have that stuff getting prepped.
Fuck it, Easter. Let's just do it. You know? Yeah. The blender is. I don't know how to work this thing.
Well, first it needs to be plugged in.
I don't know what's the steps of making this drink.
All right, so you're gonna take a blender. We're using Megan's handy dandy mini ninja blender, and then you're gonna take some pumpkin puree, which we have Libby's 100% pure pumpkin. I'm fairly certain this is what we need, right, Alex? Yeah. Okay.
You get squash tonight.
And then you're gonna open the can like a proper adult. There we go.
I know. I was like, why doesn't it sound like those pop lids?
I honestly prefer this to the weirdo. And we're gonna get started. All right. So this is per drink.
Go back over there.
Okay.
This is so pumpkin-y.
I know. I'm really excited. You're gonna do about 3/4 of an ounce per drink. I'm just gonna wing it because I feel like it's gonna make a mess otherwise.
Ugh. It doesn't look good.
Well, it's like baby food. It basically is at this point. All right. Just trust.
Look at you. You're like,
trust the process, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we're gonna put a tablespoon of pumpkin spice creamer per drink, which again, for all you basic bitches out there,
it's already too much pumpkin.
To chase it with.
There we go. Sorry. So we're just using whatever brand of pumpkin spice creamer we could find.
Which was super difficult.
I'll take this home.
Oh, glad they took it.
Okay.
I did see that when I was in Palm Beach, Bed Bath and Beyond had a bunch of pumpkin spiced, like, see, just whatever. Just a whole bunch of different kind of creamers and stuff to add to like teas. And
Did you see the pumpkin spice hand soap that they have? And I'm like, why would anybody get that?
the smell, I guess.
Some of the stuff I don't really agree with.
They probably put like the scent of cinnamon in there just to give it a little bit.
Then we're
Yeah.
gonna put about 3/4 of an ounce of vanilla extract total.
That's a lot.
Seems like a lot, right? But we're just gonna
You know
go
what
with it.
though? I'd rather the vanilla overpower the pumpkin anyway.
All right. Then should we put the let's put olive on it?
Yeah.
Fuck it. We're just gonna put olive on it. Now we're gonna put in some whipped cream vodka, Robbie. So
Yeah.
2 ounces per drink. Seems like a lot of vodka, but here we go.
Well, do you prefer your drinks like desserty?
No.
No, because I'm like, what if I rarely drink, but when I do, what I do is I grab an A&W root beer, and then I take those little 99 bottles. I get like 3 or 4 of them of like vanilla cream or espresso's really good, and then I mix it in a blender and make a slushy out of it, and it's like amazing.
Ooh, that does sound good.
I'm not a root beer fan.
What is wrong with you?
I know.
You do
God.
Dr. Pepper too.
Not that either.
Okay.
Blasphemy.
You could probably do it with Coke.
Yeah.
If I'm mixing Coke with a beverage, it's gonna be wrong.
Right? Like I
Mhm.
just give me straight up coffee, right, dude? All right. Now we're gonna pop this on the blender. So I
We don't need
apologize.
ice.
No.
Oh, it's gonna be warm.
Oh, it is warm. Fuck, we didn't chill it. Yeah, let's put some ice in it. Woo! That was painful.
Your computer like just cut out on sound for like a good portion of that.
Yeah, Zoom apparently just like blocks all that out. I'm afraid to unscrew. How do you use them? And I'm currently microwaving a marshmallow so that we can do a fancy rim job.
I feel like that's so much.
Yeah, I know. I think I overdid it.
This is a good drink if you're doing like a party, but if you're just looking to get like trash real quick, this is not something I'd be interested in.
No,
This is like
definitely no.
this is a party specialty drink kind of thing.
You want us to trade off?
No,
Okay.
I'm just switching
Um,
arms.
But Robbie, now that the blender is done, if you want to start regaling us with the Goatman, I'm
Yes.
so ready.
So, according to a local legend, which I've never heard of, there was once a scientist working at the Beltsville Agricultural Research Center, and his job included experimenting with animal DNA. One day, an experiment went horribly wrong when goat DNA came into contact with the scientist's blood. The man mutated into a horrifying half goat, half man, craving a thirst for blood. Apparently, for decades, it's been said that the creature roams parts of Beltsville and Bowie at night, seeking humans to devour. His weapon of choice is an axe. His stalking grounds are said to be from Fletchertown Road to Governor's Bridge Road. Those feeling brave will park their vehicle near the bridge at night and turn off all their lights, seeing if they can spot the elusive Goatman. That's it.
So, have you ever seen? Well, you've obviously never heard of the Goatman. Did you ask your friends when you learned about it if any of them had known about it?
None of my friends have ever heard of something like that, but it's very weird. The pictures that they use for the Goatman are like stuff that you would see on like Google Images. If it's like there's like a very common one where it's like a looks like a goat man sticking his hand up like he's blocking a flash. And I mean, I've never like I guess it's a different part of Maryland than the one I'm in. I'm in like the main beach resort part of Ocean City, and this is kind of like besides going like to Baltimore, Maryland, if they're including that. But I've never heard of this before, and it doesn't even make sense. I don't know why every single goat monster has to have an axe. Where did he get it? I don't know, but it just
I mean,
seems
are
like
you even a monster if you don't have a badass weapon?
that's true, but real monsters have like weapons like built into them, like claws.
I would say claws, their teeth, their breath, their spit that vaporizes people.
Yeah.
And he's a goat. He's got horns.
The beginning of that story
Right.
totally sounded like a Marvel comic origin story.
Maybe it was. Maybe
The
somebody.
scientist got too close
Oh,
and
no.
started mixing stuff.
Bruce Banner, is that you?
Nah.
So, are you aware of any other local myths and legends besides Goatman then?
My favorite one that I researched, I think, way before you guys, when I first started doing my show, there's one in Pennsylvania called the Pope Licking Monster, and I just thought that was a very interesting name, and it doesn't even lick people, but it's the only cryptid with a body count.
Huh. Yeah, that's true because you never hear about like Bigfoot really killing anybody or anything.
So
Although,
apparently,
doesn't Mothman? Does Mothman kill people?
he's more like just like the New Jersey Devil. He kind of just shows up and scares people, then flies off. But this like Pope licking monster, the reason why he has a death count is because his hideout is on top of a bridge, and this bridge is like Stand By Me, where there's a train track. So there's no other way to really walk on it. It's only meant for trains, and people would go up there looking for this monster because apparently you can hear him under the bridge, and a train usually comes and someone gets killed. Like I read a story about a guy who lost his arm because he had to dangle off the side of the bridge, basically lost his girlfriend. She was killed. And like, I think this was like in like 1999 or something.
Jeez.
Yeah, I thought originally when we were talking about his death count, I was like, oh, so he's kind of like Jeepers Creeper.
Oh, good movie.
Okay.
Are you ready to try the drink, Alex?
Christ.
Mine looks like a train wreck. Speaking of,
I know.
cheers.
Cheers.
It's gonna be so good.
Oh.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Oh my god.
I'm really mad that my body blocked that.
Oh my god. That is disgusting.
It is a little baby foodie, but like with alcohol on top. Like definitely not my fave.
It reminds me a little bit of like graham crackers, I think, because of the
Because
graham.
there's graham crackers on top.
But then it was like mixed with pumpkin.
Do you think less scoop of pumpkin in the beginning probably would have been good?
Maybe.
You put a
Ugh.
lot in there.
Not for me.
It also could be, Robbie, that we're using a very cheap brand of whipped cream vodka.
You don't need a lot of money for vodka. You just need it to taste like vodka.
Yeah, but some of the flavored vodkas, you know, they just taste artificial. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you get the cheap ones, you could tell that they taste basically like plastic.
So I was getting these 99s out because when I go up to my buddy's house, like once every like month or something on the weekend, I'll go up there and I'll get these 99 bottles at a liquor store, and I would get like 2 or 3 of them. And I kept doing it. And I asked the guy, I was like, you know what? Thank you so much for like not making fun of me for getting these little shots of 99. And he was like, why would I make fun of you? I was like, well, people come in here and they grab like cases of beer and bottles of tequila, and I'm grabbing these little tiny 99s that are $1 a piece. He goes, you know, those are 100 proof, right? I was like, what? He goes, those are 100 proof. He goes, I thought you were an alcoholic.
But the only one I've ever had is the banana one.
Yeah. That's why it's called 99 bananas.
Oh, I just thought it was like a cute name.
Espresso is the best.
Your fave.
Yeah, I pass on that.
I'm all
I
about
like
it.
the banana one.
We made
Reminds me
it
of
once.
once.
We made an espresso martini once and she hated it. But I thought it was
Martini,
good.
but in a
Yeah.
slushy though, in a slushy.
I'm all for it. I mean,
I'm a child and it's a good slushy.
You say you're a child.
I'm a child and it's a good slushy. My buddy goes, you can't look manly drinking that. I'm like, dude, I don't care. I watched The Joker, and let me tell you, I don't know if it was the liquor or if it's just how good the movie is, but I was so intense into that movie. I was just sitting there like,
This is a movie. The Joaquin Phoenix one.
Felt
Oh yeah.
like it lasted 4 hours though.
I know.
Yeah, it did. So for our viewers at home, I don't know if you can see, I made a good faith attempt to actually try the drink. Here's Megan's.
I tasted it. I took a big old swig, and I cannot.
See, she knew it was going to taste bad. You were hoping for it, so you went in there with more confidence.
I did. I just go in hoping for the best. Just
I mean,
gotta
that's all
do
you
it,
can.
right?
That's all you can really
Yes,
do.
I couldn't swallow it. There's no way. I would have thrown up everything I ate today if I had swallowed that. You want Samantha? Change of scenery, perhaps?
Did they give you a brand of like cracker or some type of thing to put into it? Because I feel like you just mixed a bunch of different like brands that probably don't go well together.
Yeah, that could very well be it. We just we used graham crackers.
Honey made? Made with real honey.
Oh, let's stand. Oh, oh my
Macaroni sandwich from this crib and
It looks good from a distance, but
Oh,
I feel
yeah,
like I
it's
can smell the
pretty.
pumpkin.
It's super pretty and cute, but it even looks very frothy, like very thick.
Very creamy.
Thick.
Do you have like a rating like section for it where you're like, this would be a
Sure.
drink if you're gonna have a party at your house, or not a go out to like not a pre-gamer? It's more of like a dinner festival event, like if you're cutting a turkey or something.
Ours would mostly probably be like, this one's good for just floating around in the pool.
Yeah.
This one's good if you want to get fucked up, and this one you can put just straight in the trash. Those would probably be our three rankings.
Well, and then there's the one this isn't bad. After a couple of sips, you get used to
You're
it.
like, it's not bad.
Do you have an Olympic gold? Like which one you would label as an Olympic gold?
Oh man.
For fall, that one we made, it wasn't moonshine, but it was called
The apple pie moonshine.
Is that what it was? The one that we kept making like a lot of. Like I just kept drinking that even after we were done.
Oh yeah, that one is good. And then we made a pear bourbon one that was really good. Yeah. Do you have a favorite fall drink, Robbie?
I'm not. I usually get like a caramel something. If I'm gonna get a coffee or if I'm gonna get anything with alcohol, it would be something with caramel. But I like coffee flavors of alcohol. I don't know why. It just tastes better to me.
Hey, I mean, maybe it's also like a placebo effect. You're like, there's coffee in this, so I'm gonna be awake.
Yeah, I mean, screwball is good too. The peanut butter. I'm not a fan of like the super like that, like pumpkin spice, anything like that. It's just too pungent for me. It's a lot like cinnamon. But if it goes to like, I mean, the farthest I probably ever went to like maybe a fruit side is something banana. But
What about apple cider mixed drinks? Those
no,
are.
I don't even like it regular.
I don't drink apple cider straight, but when we do mixed drinks and we pour a little bit of in it, I'm like, okay.
That apple cider sangria we made was
Oh, that was good. I think we
It's too
finished that before.
strong. I need something like tropical or like something like dark, I would say. Like when it comes to like a fruit flavor, like an apple or anything like that, it's out of my realm.
I feel you. I feel you. We do some tropical drinks sometimes.
And then we go, this would be delicious. Frozen. out
Frozen by the pool. That's our rating system.
Which
Now,
we'll
would you
probably
mix-
start doing this come summer?
Would you have that with pumpkin seeds that are cooked?
I like pumpkin seeds, so I would.
No.
No,
No.
no. The
Yeah.
only thing,
I know
I
for
like
Megan.
to do with pumpkin is to carve
Okay.
And
I
to
like
use
to
them as
I like to carve them and eat them and roast their seeds.
them. I should have gave you the pumpkins we used for his photo shoot. Then we just throw them out.
There's
You can stuff pumpkins and roast them and bake them, and they're delicious.
there's two signature drinks for my town is an orange crush. And then there is also a Bloody Mary, but you mix it with the Bloody Mary, you put Old Bay in it. And I mean, that's just
yes.
anything Maryland's Old Bay.
So good. I love Bloody Marys with Old Bay seasoning. But I'm not familiar with the Orange Crush. What's the Orange Crush?
No,
I think orange crush is, she said no. Oh,
Mine?
you're talking to the baby or the drink? My show is just out of the blank. It's just conversation with people from all over. It's really all I really got to say is that if anybody out there's listening and they want to support people that watch their videos, such as your guys' video as well too, it helps out a lot. Subscribe, notifications, all that stuff, because everyone's out here trying to make a little bit of something for themselves and at least have a little fun doing it. And it helps with every view and every support and even a comment too.
And so we can find Out of the Blank wherever people listen to their podcasts, right?
Type it in the old Google.
All right.
I'm on Amazon. Apparently I'm an author. And I was like, oh, that's awesome.
You're an author. Are we authors on Amazon?
God, I hope not.
If you have a podcast, they put it on like a listening thing. So that makes you an author. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. I never even thought I would ever write a book. So I have 900 and something books out there.
We should make an IMDb page too.
Oh my gosh. So thank you so much for joining us.
Just keep bouncing. We got this. We're good. I'll bounce with you. Here we go. Okay. You ready? Yep. You want me to do it?
I'm ready to see your reaction when you taste that.
And with that, we say,
Stay lively with your libations.
oh,
It
shit,
doesn't clink
no.
because of the.
Yeah. Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck to the.
Oh, look. Oh, no, it actually is moving. I thought it like congealed. Just kidding.
Okay, either way, it's gross.